Guys, what's your favorite thing about Scotland?
I like the beer. I love the beer.
The beer is so good. Do they make it different? Is it different? Like when you get Coca-Cola in Mexico, it's different than in the. Is the Guinness different over here?
It's got to be different. It's like the bread in San Francisco, a good sourdough.
Right.
It's the water. In New Orleans, you can only get French bread in New Orleans. It's got to be the water. Something's up.
Pizza in New York.
I remember we were going to play golf at the damn old course, and you guys. It's like 2:40 in the morning. You guys came to the course 1 minute before tee box. I'm out there doing calisthenics and stretching. I got that vibrating thing, and
Brian and I were having breakfast together. We were having a gentleman's breakfast.
We were having breakfast. I kind of want to hear more about the vibrating thing you were using, but I also don't.
It's what's it called? Theragun.
Free shout out. All right, let's talk to him. The man, the myth, the fat.
FP
Perez.
Welcome to the most popular golf comedy podcast in the world right now. We are coming to you a special treat, right? Travis Matthew folks brought us over here. We're sitting looking at 18 at St. Andrews, the old course. You might have heard of it.
Scotland.
Shooting promotional
The Raw
videos.
6 Hotel.
Yeah, that's right. We got all the free shout outs in.
That wasn't
Russian.
I know, yes.
That's Brian Baumgartner, great golfer. You know him from The Office. And Cooper Manning, the funnier, more intelligent, and kinder of all the Mannings. And it's called We Need a Fourth. But before we get there, we play this silly little game where we like to guess what our guest's handicap is, right?
We're guessing our guests.
Yeah, we'll tell you his
Handicap.
name. It's not even his real name. He's under an assumed name, but it's such a good name now in golf. He's one of the top golf influencers, Fat Perez. What kind of golfer do you think he is?
Yeah. He's good. I am going to peg his number, and I'm going to be very specific because I know that it's right around the zero. I'm going to say that he is a plus 0.4.
I think Fat Perez is a 1 handicap.
I think he's a fucking 2. He's that good. I met him at the airport.
Are you saying plus or
plus?
Oh, you're
plus.
saying he's a plus 2.
Yeah, he's
but you're
typically
saying he's a
shooting
1.
70. He shoots 70. Sometimes he gets in the 60s. Depends on who he's playing with. And we're playing with him tomorrow.
Tomorrow,
what
he
a
has
treat
the pleasure.
for him.
He will be our fourth.
Why did you change your name to what you go by? What's your real name? Where are you
what's
from?
your handicap?
Who the fuck are you?
Sure. Thank you guys for having me. I appreciate it. It's a hell of a setting. You guys got a great setup here, and the beer is cold, so we're in a great spot.
Yeah.
Real name is Nick Stubbe, from Richmond, Virginia. My actual handicap currently is plus 0.9.
Oh, I win.
Real close.
I'm the closest.
We didn't bet on that.
Nailed it.
Yeah.
And I almost said plus 0.7. Nailed it. I'm up now
He
for
loves
sure.
money. He
God,
loves
I
winning.
love money and I love winning.
And you were doing something totally different to do what you're doing now. Like, just walk us through. How did it even happen?
Yeah, 100%. Well, yeah, so Fat Perez now, I guess. That was a nickname given to me back home way before any of the internet happened. I just had a good day on the golf course, had the long hair going, and obviously I'm a bigger guy, so I got a really bad nickname from some friends, I guess, back home.
But off of Pat Perez.
Off of Pat Perez, exactly.
Sure.
Yeah, it's a play off of that, and I didn't love it. At the time, I tried to act, you act like you don't love a nickname, it's definitely going to stick. So I tried to play it cool, but it didn't work. So I was Fat Perez, and yeah, I was an accountant in Richmond, Virginia, and scrolled Instagram just like everybody my age or everyone at this point. And so I do Bob Does Sports with two buddies, Bob and Joey Colcuts. And I was just a fan of them, basically a fan of their content. When I was procrastinating at work, and got to kind of know them digitally online during COVID. And they started doing golf stuff, knew me as a golfer, and kind of brought me into the mix. So it took me kind of out of the cubicle, crunching numbers and looking at Excel. And so I just kind of kept doing it and kind of got to know them that way. And then, yeah, once they kind of started getting into the golf space with their YouTube stuff and Bob Does Sports started, they made some videos that did well. There was one that Bob took Joe to the links at Victoria, a terrible golf course, lied to him, told him he was going to Torrey Pines. He fell asleep in the car, and then they show up at this dog track, and he was freaking out. And that went kind of viral. And they do like one club challenges, like beers challenges, things like that. So they started to take off. So much so that they got invited to make a collab video with the Barstool Foreplay guys. and they do this 4-man scramble. So that at the time, basically, just Barstool video coming up. There's 4 guys on Barstool, and there was only 2 of them. So they needed to round out a scramble team, and by that time they knew, all right, Fat Perez is a ringer. Let's just bring him in for this video. And I was happy to do it. It was super cool. I was going to be on a Barstool YouTube video, and I was going to have that forever. And that was all it really was. And then, I had some antics, woke up hungover, and people responded to me pretty well. And I had a contract offer within like a couple days to kind of come join them.
That's awesome.
So it's kind of whirlwind.
Brian and I are both looking for an accountant. Are you still available to do those sort of
I'm
services?
not. Thank God. No. No, I am.
That's a shame.
It's the last thing I want to do at this point.
He makes a lot of money. Lot to count.
Yeah. And I remember the president of my company was like, is there anything we can do to like get you to stay? Like, and I was like, can you pay me more money to play golf? He's like, nah. So we don't have that position. And I was like, look, man, I'm sorry. Like there's every chance, that I'm back here in 18 months, and like, don't let anybody take the cube, but I'm going to go take the chance.
Did you always have the little party in the back, Perez style?
Not forever. I mean, at some point in college, I grew it out because it's the type of thing you can do in college, and then cut it to get a job, and then grew it out there. Had it for maybe a few years. They were cool with it where I was. And I mean, thank God I got the nickname from my friends, and it stuck. Because I wouldn't be here if it wasn't for that. And thank God, if I knew I just need to grow my hair out and get fat, I would have done it a lot sooner.
In New Orleans, I have a good friend who's played golf with Colt Knost, who's a good friend, but his name is Jose Maruri, and Jose is from Cuba, and he's historically a little heavier set, and the great nickname is Heavy by Esteros.
That's fantastic.
And he's playing golf, which I always thought was fantastic. But Fat Perez certainly has legs.
I mean, one of the great characters in golf, Pat Perez, that you mentioned. Have you spent much time with Pat? Is he cool with you?
Has he sued you?
Is there a?
Yeah, it's funny. We have now, so we're really cool now. We talk a lot, and I've been to a handful of live events in the last year and a half, and we hang out afterwards, have drinks, and go out to dinner. So it's really good now. The first time I met him was not good. He
specifically
bad. Yeah, very,
do
very
share.
bad.
Do share.
I'll be kind to him and not like maybe bury him. I don't blame him. Like, I'm sure that he was minding his own business. He's he's a little older than me, so he's not really, I imagine, very active. He's certainly not watching our content. So he probably has no idea what all this is. He's probably just getting DMs or like getting tagged. And I see the stuff where people are like, this is the real Perez. Like, Perez could, Fat Perez could take Pat Perez on the course, no problem. Like, stuff I'm not saying, but other people are saying. So I'm sure he's like, he doesn't know if that's me out there, like, but pumping my chest. So I met him. We filmed a video with Sleaze, Colt's guy that he does Subpar Pod with, and Johnny Manziel out of Grass Clippings in Arizona.
Yep.
And Johnny's like, you guys want to do dinner tonight? And we're like, yeah. I was like the only one that was like, sure, no problem. He's like, cool, I got a 10 p.m. dinner reservation, as Johnny Manziel would.
That's late.
Which I thought was great, fine by me. So we went to Toca Madero in Scottsdale, and I walk in, and we're kind of in that back bar area in the corner. So it's like, one of those booth walls, right, where you just got like tables that are lined up that have enough room to get by. So we're in this corner table. I show up. I see Johnny like dap up somebody. Cole daps up on somebody, and then it's Pat. And I was like, oh my God. So I was like, hey, what's going on? And he just like, he couldn't believe he was seeing me, which the feeling was mutual. And like we grab hands, and I was like, oh, like Pat, like really great to finally meet you. And he's like, are you him? And I was like, Perez, like, and he's like, no. He's like, are you effing him? And I was like, yeah, man, like, love your stuff, like, really cool, like, everything's, and he just held my hand and stared at me, finally, like, let it go, and it turns out he is, like, we have a 4-top, it's 2 feet, and then it's, like, him at the table next to us.
Coincidence that happened. I thought Johnny Manziel invited him.
No, totally. No. He was at dinner with someone. We were at dinner, table next to each other. He and Johnny knew each other.
It was meant to be.
It was meant to be. It didn't feel like it at the time. Right. It felt very much the opposite. It felt like I wanted to quit everything right then and there and go back to my cube. So he's just staring at me the whole time, and I'm like, I tried to send him a shot. He like holds it, stares at me, takes it, holds it. It was really bad. And I finally was like, I just sort of like downplayed myself enough. Like he was like, we got to play a match. It's like, how many strokes you going to give me? He's like, yeah, that's right. And I just tried to like try to be cool because like I have no like it's my guy. I don't exist without this guy. I think he's
and you didn't give yourself you're not you weren't doing it.
No, like I don't like this nickname either, brother. Like if you give me a chance, like this stinks. Right. Like so like I think by the end of the night we were cool. We took a picture, exchanged phone numbers, and like and talked a little bit. By the end of the night everything was fine, but for 45 minutes of just like I'm hiding behind my menu.
Well, he recognized you're a reasonable, rational human being. I mean, I think that comes out quickly.
I wish it took 20 minutes instead of 45 minutes. I promise. That's all I know. It was an awkward dinner. If you had
like an intellectual property attorney with you at the time, it would have just been fine. But I can see how that was awkward. But.
Yeah, and we're great now. Like we have a great relationship. I see him, I talk to him, I go out and play golf with him, and we are couldn't be better at this point. But it was a bad.
But he goes by Nick Stubbe now, by the way.
Just call me Nick, brother.
Yeah, it's no different than this show, though. You wish was 20 minutes, but it's going to be 45.
No, this is great. I'm having a great time.
Guess what? On that awesome note, we're going to take a break to sell this show if people buy it. Hey, we're back with Pat Perez, his best friend, doing a little golf talk here at the old course. You have your own line too, right? You're selling clothes additionally.
Yeah, we got a handful of things going on. So yeah, Breezy Golf is our golf apparel line.
He's wearing the hat, by the way.
Wearing the hat. So this is the logo. Little.
Can I have one?
Of course, we can send you whatever you want.
What's Breezy Golf all about?
Breezy Golf is just a casual, fun, breezy. It's just kind of going with the flow. And
did Febreze try to come after you?
Haven't heard from them yet. We're not. They might come knocking at some point, but hopefully they're not in the apparel game. We'll see. You spray them on our apparel. Yeah, if you want the best experience, spray Febreze on Breezy, and that's basically the pinnacle. I never thought I would be in like design conversations around golf apparel or apparel in general. But it's cool to like say yes and no and work with stuff that you put on your body and wear. At the end of the day, it's crazy.
It's pretty much everything an accountant doesn't do.
Oh yeah, I'm in a very creative world now. Where before you can have some creative accounting, but you'll get caught eventually.
but so casual. I mean, casual attire and accounting tend to combat each other.
Yeah, no, for sure. I haven't been to a dry cleaner in a long time.
I like that you're known as the most comfortable man in golf. I mean, I think that's a great
tag.
Yeah.
I think I am. You
don't look uncomfortable right now.
No. Comfort. I'm wearing slippers, kind of.
You have multiple pillows.
I do.
You.
This is great. Yeah, this is more of a posture issue for me and height. It's a very deep couch, so I'd be I'd be looking real comfortable if I didn't have this thing behind me. But yeah, I mean, I'm very happy to be here at all times. Like wherever I am in this world, I am very happy to be there. And I'm very comfortable, and I'm chill.
If you're the most comfortable man in golf, in this brief interaction of meeting Cooper Manning, what would you call him? He's the what of golf?
Well, I haven't seen him play, but he's
that won't even factor in.
No, that won't factor into it. You would call him I don't know, maybe the greatest athlete in golf. Can you want to take that one?
We have to delete that. Start all over.
Maybe like that
that's a little
okay.
We just played. We played with a guy this morning who is. I mean, if he's not an athlete, he's never even taken a lesson. He's a scratch golfer, Austin Reeves.
Have you played with Austin?
I played with him in Tahoe.
He's ridiculous.
Okay. He shouldn't be this. Like, if I'm a Lakers fan, I'm upset about how good at golf he is.
I mean, we don't want to take up your time talking about him, but consider you watch a lot of golf, you play a lot of golf, you played with great players. Who would you say right now is the greatest golfer who is a current NBA player?
Or even an athlete, a current athlete. I mean, football player too. Those
current, current.
Yeah, I mean, Austin is great. I guess Steph. I haven't played.
To me, it's Steph or Austin.
I haven't played with Steph, but he won the ACC last year, right?
Yes.
So he beat Austin. I've played a little golf with Josh Allen. I think he's great. I don't think he's quite there, but I think he has the potential to be there.
I bet he can kill it.
He kills the ball, absolutely kills the ball, and he loves golf. So I know it won't be from a lack of effort.
He goes to all the tournaments. I mean, he watches a lot of live golf.
In the off season, he is somewhere. Like, it's incredible how many FaceTimes I get on with that guy. He's at a hoopy, or he's just got done playing Seminole, or he's down in Cabo. Like, the guy just plays golf in the entire off season, and then you can't talk to him during the season. He's gone, and it's like, and as a Bills fan, that's my guy.
Do you drink while you play? Like, if it's hot, I'll have one beer, maybe two, but I don't like drink and be drunk playing golf. I can't do that.
I think Fat Perez can.
I do like drinking.
How many drinks are we having tomorrow?
As many drinks as I can.
Like, you do birdie shots, you do all that stuff.
Yeah, walking and drinking is hard.
I will. I'm down for whatever. Like, if that's someone's game and they do birdie shotguns.
Did you bring any weed?
I don't have any weed.
Okay.
No weed.
It was just a question. Not for me.
Yeah, of course not.
All right, we got to talk about the eurostep. The eurostep celebration. Where did that come from? Is this a genuine reaction to something good that happens, or is it put upon? This is the real question.
No, I love it. I think it's great. I don't know, like, it's something my buddies and I do back home. Like, you just, like, if you're like walking down the hall, like the house or something, you just like kind of eurostep around somebody when they're not really ready for it. So it's like, it was something just stupid that me and my boys would do. I got one buddy that does it all the time, and like, it's like getting dunked on. It's like getting dunked on, hanging out with your friends, right? So I was like, all right, well, this would be a pretty funny thing to do on the golf course, especially in a match. There's nothing worse than like someone just drained a birdie on you. You probably lost the hole, and then he's just going to eurostep in your face. Like, it's wild. So like, I broke it out in that foreplay video, and people were like, what the hell is that? So I don't know why I decided to do it. I made a huge putt on the first hole of the Barstool match and kind of walked off and did this eurostep, and people were like, what the hell was that? So it's expected now. I think it's great. I think it ruffles feathers, which is the point.
You stipulated that you like to have fun while we're playing, period, and while we're playing golf, and we look forward to that type of fun. How do you feel? I know these two guys hate me for bringing this up. Each team can yell once in somebody's backswing to try to force someone to fail.
It feels like kind of like a war crime a bit, Feels like, can we use mustard gas one time on the battlefield for war? It's like,
it was just asking questions.
We're just making. I mean, look, why don't we just tackle somebody at the top of the backswing?
Kenny likes a throw also. Throw.
Like toss like a tee or like a golf ball down or something?
I think.
Like a toss.
Yeah, if I'm 40 yards off the green, I'd rather throw to the green than hit a 60. I'm going to be much closer. I got like a 40-yard bunker shot. You'd definitely rather throw that. 100%. No, I draw the line there.
That's okay. That's like that I could get on board with.
We're going to pause because they're going to do a little insert of a sponsorship opportunity if we sell it. Do you tuck in your shirt?
I try. My body sometimes feels like, yes.
And then
I get my back comes untucked always. I think there's so much stress in the front that it has to relieve somewhere, and it just like my back
pulls
just
up
goes
back.
just every time. Yeah, I talk about this all the time. Like, I think golf is great in the fact that there's like such a spread of like different types of experiences, right? Like, I think there's a place in golf for Grove 23, where you can wear whatever you want or nothing. Everyone gets their own golf cart, zip around, play music. I think that golf needs that. And I think there's room in golf for the tradition, putting a jacket on at, Garden City Men's Club, or putting the jacket on at National Golf Links. Like, that to me, like, there's a place for both of that. I don't think either of those are wrong. I don't think neither should exist, and it should be in the middle. I think golf should be at family clubs, parties, and where golf has always been. I think there's room for everything.
So what I got from that is you respect the sanctity of the sport and the tradition while drunk and gambling on the course.
Correct.
Okay,
that's exactly right.
That's part of the tradition, right? Isn't that? I mean, that's part of it.
And when you're playing, your pals describe you on the golf course as what? Just fun to play with?
I hope so. Look, I don't want to be known for good things.
3?
I mean, I don't care. I mean, you play bad golf, play good golf, just play fast and smile. No one cares what you shot. No one wants to hear about what you were thinking right there. I would have shot a 76, but I did this on 12. Like, something worse than the guy's like, how'd you play today? When you get in the clubhouse, you're like, well, on 6. It's like, yo, dude, that is not what I asked. Like, how did you play? Good, bad, or okay?
What about people?
I don't even want your number.
What about people you play with that always tend to feature the state of Washington?
Look,
Inside joke.
Washington needs a champion.
Wait, you come up to Washington, we'll get you over at Wing Point. I'm a member guest there.
Wing Point.
I like that.
I call myself a member guest. I don't belong, but my friends do.
Sure.
The golf course he's inviting you to.
That's great.
Yeah, no, I'm free. Anybody can come. All listeners come to Wing Point, use my name. Just like if you're in Miami and want to go to Joe Stonecrab, drop Hank Goldberg's name.
Hank Goldberg.
And you're
That's
in.
good to know. I will do that.
Yeah.
That I will do.
Just say, friend of Hank's. Just say that walking
Friend
in.
of Hank's.
Do you ever go home and your wife says, how did it go? And then you become that guy? Because I do that. I say to Gretchen, like, yeah, I did all right, but on 18, I missed a putt from 3 feet. Like, she doesn't want to fucking hear that.
I don't think she cares. Yeah. Yeah. If she even asks, about how I played today, we're at the point, like, how many times can someone answer fine to a question before you just stop asking it? It's kind of like that.
Gretchen is definitely going to ask, how did Fat Perez play today?
Because somebody asked me the other day, they were like, don't you, like, at one point, like, want to retire? I was like, what? So I can go travel the world and play golf? Like, and not get paid to do it? I was like, hell no, I don't want to retire. I want to keep doing this.
Yeah. Hustle back to that cubicle.
Yeah. Where am I? I'm going to do exactly what I'm doing, but I'm going to have to pay for it. Like, no.
Your life now has become like a bucket list. But if there's any course with any group anywhere that you could play, what's your bucket list golf experience, round, etc.?
Yeah, that's tough. There's all, there's obviously the big ones in the world of golf that, like, you almost don't, it's like, feels like Voldemort, right? You don't want to, like, throw it out there. You don't want to talk about it because there's somebody that's going to want to make sure you don't have happiness.
Right.
So there's always
the
those
old course
people
has
out
got to be
definitely
one,
there.
and we're
100%.
going to do that
gonna do it
tomorrow.
Which is great. So, National Golf Links is my father's favorite golf course. And I've never played it. And I know that's up
you
there.
haven't?
I've never played it. So that, to me, I think for that reason might just be my number one. I mean, there's the obvious ones that, I haven't played some of, like, the best in the world. Marion is probably my favorite golf course that I have played. Oakmont's up there. And then, the company, I mean, I don't know. People always ask, like, what's your dream foursome? And, like, I don't know. I mean, if I want to pick people I don't know, then, it's the obvious Tigers of the world and Josh, who I have played with, and things like that. But, like, I don't know, just like my dad and Bob and Joe, like, at a sick golf course, like, we're going to have a great time. We're going to have some drinks. We're going to have lunch, lobster lunch at National. I don't know. I don't see it getting any better than that. You're going to drag me. You're going to drag my body out of that place.
That's awesome.
That's where I'm at.
Pat, paint a picture, your worst shot ever.
Not Pat.
Did I call it safe? Pat? Oh, do over. 3-1.
No, we're not doing that one over. That was
You
good.
know what?
I want to rekindle.
it.
the relationship
It
between
was in my head.
the two
I meant Pat
Perezes.
Riley, because we were talking about the Lakers earlier. Okay. We'll fix all that shit. Audio thing.
No,
Go.
I want to keep that one.
All right, we'll keep it all. Describe and paint a vivid picture, please. Your best shot ever and your worst shot ever.
Best shot. I mean, I've had a handful of hole-in-ones. I've had 3, so those are all really good.
There you go.
I think.
Sorry.
He had
Celebrate. Do we celebrate the hole-in-one? Do you walk off? So at my establishment at home,
Okay.
It's typically happens on hole 7. The day becomes only a 9-hole thing, and it is straight out to a
love
restaurant.
that. Yeah.
That's pretty good.
White burgundy for days.
Montrachet for
Typically.
everyone.
Yes, that's kind of the deal.
I think it's great.
Will you finish the round? Or are you done?
I have, but, like, I don't dislike that idea at all.
Okay.
I mean, it is all eyes on drinking, like 100%. So one of them I can think of, like, it was a member guest practice round at Country Club of Virginia, and it was the 8th hole but we played the back nine first. So I had one hole left afterwards, and it was open bar for the member guests. So it was the best setup I've ever had. Everyone was coming in. I was like, hole in one, like go get whatever you want, So like that's great. And then I had one on the fourth hole at my club back home, and that was an immediate airstrike. Like we're calling right now, and the guy's like, all right, you want to get at the turn? I was like, no, dude, like just got a hole in one, like need that now, like bring it now,
Right,
and keep bringing it. So yeah, it's over. The day's over. The round doesn't matter. I mean, I guess you maybe want the scorecard, right?
Yeah.
Like some people like the scorecard with the one and the ball and that. But I'd rather like get on a plane to Vegas. Like that sounds.
There you go.
tight.
At your club at home, is there a cash payout?
One of them, yes. So there's like the hole in one fund. You pay like $5.
But you don't have to complete the 18 holes.
I think as long as this was intended to be an 18-hole round. If you make the decision to stop after a certain amount, like that's a real hole in one. Like if it's not like a par 3 course or like, you were only played like 3-hole loop or something. I don't know. Like if the ball went in, it went in. Like I'm not one of those that's not a real hole in one type guys. If it's a pitch and putt and you hold out a 35-yard shot at Wacky's putt and chip, like maybe that one doesn't count. But like
I was at
everything
Wacky's
else.
a couple weeks ago, wearing all breezy head to
Love
toe.
it. Yeah.
I hear you're
Love it.
always at Wacky's.
We never got to the worst shot. Have you been in front of a bunch of people and it really mattered, and then you just dorked it?
The worst one I can think of, like right off the bat, is I played in the PGA Tour's Creator Classic at Sawgrass this year on the back nine, and 10th hole we went off in front of the most people I've ever hit a golf shot in front of live, and just absolutely hooked one into the left trees and had to drop. So that one was really bad, just because of it's not probably the worst shot I've ever hit, but it was the worst time to hit a shot like that for sure. It was slightly embarrassing.
Our guest, Fat Perez, loves golf, and this is a show about golf, and everybody just think about that while we listen to this commercial. Do you eat at the turn? Do you stop and order, and it takes 12 minutes, and the other group's coming up behind you? Like, that's a whole thing.
I am so mixed on that sometimes. I think it just depends on what it is. I don't want to get weighed down. I'm on such the edge with like my clothing. I'm everything's as tight as it can be. So I feel like when I throw something in there, I get weighed down pretty quick. I think golf almost like there's some places, especially when like resorts and stuff, that like lunch should be factored into the tee time.
Just
like I think there should just be like
grab and go.
You should have like your 2 hour front. Not you have your course, and then like you have this built-in hour of the turn that everyone has throughout the course. Like golf turns into like a 5 hour round, and you have like a lunchtime where you don't feel like you're rushing and staying up with the group.
I'm gonna veto that one.
No,
because it would take you out of the rhythm that you might have.
Yeah, but like that's why I think like a resort, like with the boys. Like if it's not like I don't know.
I like free grab and go lobster rolls and hot dogs and a Coke or whatever you. Because some people, the phone never works, the order head bullshit never works, and they still don't make it. And so, but then the people like, well, I'm gonna get a hot dog, and then you got people right behind you. Do you let them through? Like all that weird shit. I don't.
Yeah.
Like that.
I go pretty light. Like I'll get a Coke and peanuts. And
I'm gonna bring a boiled
peanuts
ham.
in the Coke.
We'll have that tomorrow.
That's it.
Boiled. Hey, you keep that in your bag?
Yeah.
Fat Perez, do you watch a lot of golf?
I do watch a lot of golf. I watch a lot of YouTube golf for sure. I watch our stuff just to make sure I'm not being an idiot. And then I love the like Brian Bros, Grant Horvat, the foreplay guys. But yeah, I love, like I think I've said it a few times, I love golf. So there's nothing better than like a good major Sunday on your couch with like a good pizza or wings or something and just watching the back nine.
Kenny putts unlike anyone you've ever seen.
Sam Snead putted that way.
Are you a side saddle guy?
Yeah.
You will watch
my
and be
word.
tomorrow I'm going to be hot.
It is a combo of side saddle
and cheating.
and croquet. Yeah.
No.
Is he straddling the line?
No.
It's very close.
On the border.
It's very close.
On the border.
I didn't get out my protractor today because the denomination was not high
I'll
enough.
put standard for you fuckers tomorrow. Fuck off.
No.
No. I need to do what you
Side
do.
saddle.
I need
He
you to do
also
what you do.
drives
Sam-
a motorcycle with a sidecar.
Sam Snead
Yeah.
putted that way, and when I was a kid, I copied it and I stayed with it, and
How long
I was
have you
pretty
been
damn
doing
close to it. It wasn't like I sucked at it.
No, you had some nice putts.
How long have you been putting that way?
58 years. Or so.
58 years?
Ish.
Holy.
We haven't discussed this. Both of my compatriots here play right-handed. However, they both putt left-handed.
You put left-handed side saddle?
Yes.
Oh.
True that.
Yes.
And I'm going to putt side saddle tomorrow.
yo,
Just
we're
to
gonna go-
ruin
You know
it.
what? If you putt well that way, like if you
Who
ever had,
cares?
like that's one of the most, like that's like crazy to see. When did you move left-handed?
I've
putting?
always putted lefty. My dad putts lefty too.
Are you-
All we had was left-handed putters.
Are
So
you right eye dominant? Is that it?
no, I just putt left. We just weren't allowed. They didn't make that much money playing the NFL a long time ago, so you only had left-handed putters. That's what I learned how to do.
I feel like
And then we
left-handed
tried-
putters are
Archie,
fine.
Archie got a discount on left-handed putters.
So many left-handed
He had a
putters. You just that's what you got. Go ahead and make it. If you can't make it lefty, then
Did he play right-handed putt left?
at one time he actually played
Yes.
lefty for a while. And
Okay.
went back.
Just an
Everybody-
athlete.
I think he
Just an
batted
athlete,
lefty
dude.
or something.
Can he throw a football left-handed well?
Not anymore.
In the day.
Yeah, he could do a lot of stuff. I remember one time.
Dude, I'm so old. I watched him play.
I remember one time I was playing baseball. Like I was like 9 years old, and he was out, shagging, you're catching fly ball. One of those days the dads are hitting around, and someone hit one deep, and he went running after it, and at the last second he was getting ready to run into the fence, and he just hurdled the fence.
my
And there's
God.
other dads going, God damn, what was that? Like one of those. Yeah, he could get it.
I struck it off the tee, and I topped it, and it didn't go to the mound. So strike one. Then they said swing lower, and I broke the fucking tee in half. And then Mr. Miller had to go like with a soldering iron and make a new tee. That's just a ancillary story that we may or may not keep in the show. We don't know. We were talking about left-handed. I batted left-handed in
There
baseball.
is no chance
That's
that
making
stays
the
in.
goddamn show, and it's probably our main promotion for the show. Fat, now Pat Perez, thank you for joining us. I look forward to playing with you tomorrow. You were a great guest. Hey, just as Mazda brings you more of everything you love, we're going to do the same thing here. We're going to give you more of our show. We hope you love us. We Need a Fourth, More Than a Drive, is brought to you by our dear friends at Mazda.
All right, guys. We Need a Fourth, More Than a Drive. We're going to discuss fun topics. Each of us can pose a question, and we can all respond something totally different about golf. Here's mine. Did you guys see the story of the player on the DP World Tour? His name is Jordan Gumberg, and he holed out on his final hole for eagle, and he needed to make that shot to keep his status on the tour. Did you guys see that?
Yes, amazing. I love that guy.
He had to hole out
Yeah.
to keep his status, and he did it. Kenny, what if that were you? What are your odds for holding it out?
How long
to
was it, Bomber?
Like 150, maybe? Something like that?
I feel like it was a
130?
little bit shorter than that. Yeah, it was a shot. It was a full shot.
If I did that, like Marshawn Lynch at the Cal game, I would drive a cart wildly around the course. I'd drive it into a lake. I would buy everyone alcohol. I was so happy for that guy. I missed his name, but he needed to make a 2, right? That must have been a par 4, or maybe it was a 5 and that was a 3. I don't know. But he needed a hole out from the field, and he did. I mean, that's remarkable.
Kenny, on the PGA Tour, is there one player who has a skill set that you would love to incorporate into your game, and why so?
Well, he's on the senior tour. These are seniors, but they're active seniors. And there are 2 of them. I just learned something I was going to tell you guys. I kind of improved my game the last couple of days by watching internet videos. And you've heard the one, you got to slow it down. So it's Marilyn Monroe. That's one old one. But now the one I've married to that improved my game already, Ernie Els. Ernie, see this difference? See my swing right now, how good it is? And the other one is Fred Couples. Like, I want to swing like those guys once.
Mine's slower. Mine's Gretchen Mayne. Gets me right in the rhythm.
I've been going with Ernie Els, but now I go with Jordan Gumberg. That's how I'm going to hit balls from this time.
Jordan Gumberg.
That guy.
Jordan Gumbert.
That guy's a legend.
Let's have him on the show.
He has all Napa leather head covers, just like Mazda.
All right, guys. This is what America wants. We need a fourth. More than a drive. Thanks, Mazda.
When Cooper or Brian, when one of them like asks me a question, I usually just ignore them and hope they bother someone else. Mazda doesn't play it that way. Mazda's on your side the whole time, responding instantly with intelligent all-wheel drive that uses 27 sensors to monitor everything from road conditions to steering and wiper use, anticipating slips before they happen, and adjusting power seamlessly. iActive is a layer of protection that allows you to drive with greater confidence and focus on the pure enjoyment of the road. The perfect drive is all about control. Mazda brings this same focus to every model, so every drive feels effortless and intuitive. In golf, the right club kind of moves with you. Well, every Mazda vehicle is crafted the same way. Every stitch, sight, and sound is designed to keep you in perfect sync with the road. Mazda crafts cars for those who do more than simply move. There's more to move you. Move and be moved. Discover more at MazdaUSA.com. We Need a Fourth is produced by SmartLess Media and Electric Avenue. Brian Baumgartner, Cooper Manning, Kenny Mayne, and Stewart Bailey are executive producers. Produced by Ann Harris and Kyle McGraw. Engineered by Kyle McGraw. Edited by Joshua Richmond. The associate producer is Maddie McCann. Executive producer for Electric Avenue is Marc Forman. Executive producers for SmartLess Media are Will Arnett, Jason Bateman, Sean Hayes, Richard Korson, and Bernie Kaminski.
Guys, if you're enjoying We Need a Fourth, do all the things. Rate us, review us, like us, and please subscribe to us. We appreciate it so much, and it's going to help other people to find this podcast.